Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. This presentation focuses on two specific diagnostic trouble codes, DTCs, P1454 and P2422, which are pertinent to the 2023 Honda Accord. DTC P1454 indicates an issue with the fuel tank pressure, FTP sensor circuit, specifically relating to its range or performance. It means that the sensor output is outside a predefined limit, prompting the powertrain control module, PCM, to recognize an abnormality. On the other hand, DTC P2422 signifies that the evaporative emission, EVAP, canister vent shut valve is stuck in the closed position. This malfunction can disrupt the venting of fuel vapors and potentially lead to excessive pressure or vacuum in the fuel system, which can affect engine performance and emissions. In both cases, proper diagnostics and inspections are critical to identify the exact problem and ensure the vehicle operates effectively while meeting environmental regulations. DTC P1454 specifically involves the fuel tank pressure, FTP sensor, which monitors the pressure inside the fuel tank to maintain optimal levels for the fuel system. This sensor is typically located on or near the fuel tank, where it can accurately gauge pressure changes. If this sensor is out of specification, the PCM will flag a fault code, leading to potential problems in fuel delivery or emission standards. In contrast, DTC P2422 relates to the EVAP canister vent shut valve, a key component in the vehicle's evaporative emission system, also located near the fuel tank area. This valve prevents fuel vapors from escaping into the atmosphere and is critical for controlling emissions. If it becomes stuck closed, it can cause pressure buildup and trigger the DTC. Understanding these components is essential for effective troubleshooting. For DTC P1454, one potential cause is that the fuel tank pressure sensor is misreading values, possibly due to electrical issues or sensor failure. Additionally, a blocked EVAP vent hose can lead to incorrect readings or malfunctioning pressure regulation, contributing to the triggered fault code. Similarly, DTC P2422 can be caused by a faulty evaporative emission canister vent shut valve, which may become stuck due to aging or debris. Another aspect to consider is a malfunction or damage to the EVAP canister itself, which can also result in improper vapor management within the system. Each of these causes must be investigated thoroughly to identify and rectify the underlying issue. When either DTC P1454 or P2422 is triggered, several symptoms may be observed. A common occurrence is the illumination of the check engine light on the dashboard, indicating that there is an underlying issue that needs attention. Drivers may also experience poor engine performance, as the fuel system operates inefficiently due to the sensor or valve malfunction. In some cases, the vehicle may fail an emissions test, which can have significant legal and financial implications for the owner. Furthermore, abnormal fuel consumption can occur either through excessive pressure, causing fuel delivery issues, or through improper vapor recovery, causing fuel evaporation losses. Understanding these symptoms can aid in rapid identification and resolution. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P1454 involves checking the fuel tank pressure sensor output. Using the Honda Diagnostic System HDS, you should monitor the FTP sensor value. The sensor output should ideally range between -0.67 to 0.67 kilopascal. To conduct this test accurately, insert the emergency fuel funnel into the fuel filler neck, which is conveniently stored in the trunk toolbox of the vehicle. If the reading is correct, it indicates that the sensor is functioning normally. Conversely, if the reading is not within this range, further inspection of the FTP sensor or related hoses is warranted. Monitoring this value is critical because it provides immediate feedback about the sensor's operation and informs subsequent diagnostic steps. For DTC P1454 troubleshooting, start by running the engine at idle until the radiator fan engages. This condition is important as it stabilizes the engine's operating temperature and pressure, providing optimal conditions for performing diagnostics. Next, use the HDS to monitor the evap purge control duty. Maintaining the engine speed at 3000 RPM, ensure that the evap PC duty remains at 20% or higher for at least 4 minutes. This allows the system to achieve the necessary operational parameters for evaluating the canister vent shut valve's functionality. After this period, you need to revert to idle and check the HDS for any trigger codes like P1454 or P2422 once more. This step confirms if the vent shut valve is functioning correctly under operational conditions. To inspect the evap canister vent shut valve, first ensure that it is mounted correctly. Connect the valve's 2-pin 2P connector and switch the vehicle to the on mode. This will allow you to execute tests using the HDS. Select the CVS, canister vent shut, operational mode and monitor its function. You should look for any signs of corrosion or irregular operation from the valve itself. If the valve does not operate properly, it may be stuck closed, leading to the DTC P1422 fault. It is vital to ensure that the valve is free-moving and that there are no obstructions, as this will significantly impact the evap system's ability to manage fuel vapors. The fourth step in troubleshooting should focus on inspecting the FTP sensor vent hose. First, disconnect the vent hose from the FTP sensor. After disconnection, it is essential to confirm the FTP sensor reading using the HDS. The expected normal reading should again be in the range of -0.67 to 0.67 kilopascals. If the sensor output falls outside this range, it likely indicates that there is a fault in the vent hose itself, possibly due to kinks, leaks, or blockages. A thorough physical examination of the hose should be carried out. This step is crucial, as any issues in the vent hose can significantly influence the sensor's operation and, consequently, the overall performance of the evap system. The fifth diagnostic step includes conducting a complete inspection of the FTP sensor port. Begin by disconnecting the FTP sensor vent hose from the FTP sensor itself. Then, remove the FTP sensor from the evap canister while keeping its connector attached. With the vehicle in the on mode, monitor the HDS for the FTP sensor values. The normal range remains at -0.67 to 0.67 kilopascal. If the reading is abnormal at this stage, it indicates a problem likely lies within the FTP sensor. Possible issues could include sensor failure, incorrect installation, or blockage at the port that may be obstructing the sensor's operation. This investigation should not be rushed, as accurate readings are pivotal for locating the issue. Finally, if all preceding diagnostics yielded normal conditions, the focus shifts towards inspecting the evap canister itself. This step is crucial, as it often houses the components leading to malfunction within the entire system. Any signs of physical damage, blockage, or degradation within the canister could indicate that it's time for a replacement. This inspection needs to be exhaustive. Check for any visible cracks or leaks that could compromise its ability to store and release fuel vapors effectively. If this component is determined to be at fault, replacing the evap canister will likely resolve the issues connected to the triggered DTCs. Conclusion of this step involves ensuring that the entire evap system is functioning correctly, thus eliminating any further emission-related concerns. After all repairs and replacements have been executed, It's essential to conduct a final repair verification. Begin by rechecking the values from both the fuel tank pressure sensor and the evaporative emission canister vent shut valve. This is performed using the HDS to ensure that they now operate within the designated normal ranges. If any discrepancies in readings persist, further investigation may be necessary. Additionally, clear any diagnostic trouble codes present in the system. This resets everything and is crucial before performing a retest. After clearing the codes, conduct a test drive or idling period to monitor for any reoccurrence of the DTCs. This step confirms whether the repairs have been successful in addressing the initial issues. To prevent future occurrences of DTCs P1454 and P2422, regular maintenance and inspections are highly recommended. Periodically check the EVAP system components to ensure they are clean and operating efficiently. Specifically, look at the fuel tank pressure sensor, vent shut valve, and associated hoses for signs of wear or damage. It's also beneficial to use quality fuel, as lower-grade fuel can introduce contaminants detrimental to the EVAP system. Regular servicing, according to the manufacturer's guidelines, will assist in identifying potential problems before they escalate into significant failures. Proactive steps not only enhance vehicle performance, but also ensure compliance with emissions regulations. In wrapping up this presentation on the DTCs P1454 and P2422 for the 2023 Honda Accord, understanding the nature of these codes is vital for diagnosing issues related to the EVAP system. Each code serves as a critical indicator of specific malfunctions that can impact vehicle performance and emissions. Following the outlined troubleshooting steps meticulously ensures that each potential cause is accurately assessed, leading to effective resolutions. Furthermore, ongoing maintenance plays a significant role in preventing reoccurrence of these codes. By following sound practices, drivers can promote vehicle longevity and reduce environmental impact, allowing for a smoother driving experience overall. Thank you for your attention, and I hope this guide aids in effective troubleshooting and resolution. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time!